Alright, and we're rolling. What's up everyone? Welcome to Foam From Above. I've got in front of me the Adventure Force Liberator. They're Walmart made. Big thanks to Primetime Toys and Dart Zone for sending this along. Been looking forward to this since I first heard about it. There have been other blasters like it. This one's pretty unique in its own right. But it's also, it fires ballistics ops rounds, the orange Adventure Force ammo that you have used with this. I don't have the other nameplates, but just a few little basic features. So you can have the plates as always. It comes with green, red, and blue. You can select your theme. You have a tack rail on top. The sling points as usual. This is a pump action blaster. The breech is under here, and you might have heard a click. You have to make sure you get that click, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. So just make sure that you get that click when you open it up, and then you have this ramp. Just kind of shove rounds down the barrel here, and the ammo's yellow. You can use it with the Adventure Force rounds, but it's compatible with all other round rival style ammo. I'm using the house ammo. In fact, let's take a look around. Out at Wicked Ball Chicago, check them out at Yorktown Mall. They've got archery tag, inflatable soccer, numerous games, and laser tag and Nerf Wars in that side section. So, big thanks to them for letting me film here again. Alright, so I lost track of how many I loaded. I think this holds 10. That's good. So the range you're going to get, depending on the condition of your ammo, will vary. With the house ammo here, I'm getting about 30 to 40 feet. I would anticipate this to hit around 50, but I will revisit that. You are almost always going to end up using someone else's ammo, just because you're out there, you're playing, and you're going to be picking up anything that's nearby that'll fire out of your blaster, right? You kind of have a look how much ammo you have here, which is kind of cool. See, that was better. You'll notice that I've got a bit of hop up. So as I showed earlier, you've got a kind of see-through portion right here that you can tell how much ammo you've got left. Let's actually count how many rounds I actually do this time. So 1, 10. So feels like it might be able to hold more. Okay, so actually that was 11 shots, and you can't pull some kind of fancy reload trick where you prime one round first. It looks like. Let's see. Can you reload on the? Doesn't look like you can reload when there's other ammo. Like you have to reload one cycle first before you can reload again. If I'm wrong, it's because I didn't read the instructions. Yeah, there's a bit of hop on this, and that's kind of cool. Let's see if I can actually hit some of the... It's pretty close to the insignia there. I do have to raise the barrel up to get my shot. Yeah. Looks like you have to go through all your ammo before you can reload. Maybe I'm wrong. There is no slam fire with this, which is unfortunate. But single shot pump action and decent capacity, so you can't really complain. I'll have this caveat. The blaster, otherwise very reliable, but if you do get that odd round that has seen one too many Nerf blasters and Nerf Wars and should have been removed from circulation, you're going to run into this issue with a jam. And then, from the looks of it, you're probably going to run into it here In fact, if you press that in, that'll lift the door and make it more accessible. Any medical students in the house, I will tell you, a hemostat, cryo, medical clamp, something with, or a hook nose pair of pliers will get the round out, but trying to shove something straight in here, a screwdriver, I was just doing a live stream and had that happen where I was trying to get this out. It's not very easy to get jams unless you have a curved nose, like a curved pair of pliers or something like that. So just a fair user warning for that. And otherwise, I fired off all this ammo, so I will still say this is an incredibly reliable blaster. I think this is around 20 bucks. Actual price will be in the description. This is a Adventure Force, so it's going to be a Walmart exclusive. It's out in some areas already. In Illinois, I haven't seen these yet, but very cool blaster. I like the aesthetics. It's what other brands have tried, and they did admirably, but this one definitely captures kind of the feel of a pump action blaster. But I will say, here's one thing, and this is kind of, last time I saw something like this was on a different line. Let me see if I can reload yet. Nope, that one's gone for the ages. So it looks like you can refill partial, but then you have to wait until it reload, until you can empty out again. So anyway, you'll notice there's two triggers here. This is not an accelerated trigger, that is a safety trigger. Unlike Nerf, who uses the safety switches, where you can go on and off, this is part of the firing motion, in which case you have to hold this down first before pulling the trigger. So they put the safety mechanism as part of the motion. Not sure how much I like that, but I'll take it as a small hit, which does not discount the entirety of the rest of the blaster. There was another line years ago where you had to hold down a similar mechanism by, I think the button was up here on the side, and then you had to pull the trigger. It was really awkward. This, not so awkward, because if you already use flywheels, you're used to this accelerator trigger being here. Instead, it's just the spring. And I mean, it's such a natural position, I barely think about it anyways. And I almost didn't mention it for the review, just because it's such a natural thing. Don't let that scare you away from this blaster. It is different that you can't reload halfway through. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I kind of wish you could like fill up with 10, fire 5, and then refill the 5 you shot off. But it looks like you have to go through the entire clip, and then that first shot is always going to be empty. So plan accordingly. But at this range, that's pretty good. And I mean, you're going to see darts come, or you're going to see stock ammo and stock performance flying at you from this range, anyways. So good engagement distance right here. Good stock engagement distance from the blaster. I like it. I like it a lot. And it's compact. It's going to be affordable. And it's got the aesthetics you like. The pump action is smooth. So, yeah, very much a fan of this blaster. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to ring that bell, blast that subscribe button. I appreciate you for being here, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, take it easy. Later. Bye.